Hey everyone, today I wanted to make a quick video showing you a very good viewing location in Genshin Impact. Probably one of the best as of the Fontaine update. Now the location is probably somewhere you're not expecting because it's actually been here since Genshin first came out, and it's right over here on the top of this cliff between Qingce Village and Wulong Hill. Now some of you might have already known about this location, but I think it's pretty uncommon to actually come back up here because aside from the world quest where you have to activate these statues, the only other things that are up here are Qingxian flowers, as you can see here, and there's also a Geoculus up here. But aside from that, you're never actually probably ever going to come up here because if you want Qingxian, there's a lot of other places to get them. But anyway, here's why this is such a good viewpoint location in the game. So let's start from the beginning. First, you can see Star Snatch Cliff and Monstadt City, basically the starting area in the game. And as you turn left, you also see Stormterror's Lair and the future areas in northern part of Mondstadt. And then if you look to your right, you can also see more parts of Cape Oath, as well as Dragonspine. Now as for Dragonspine, you can also see how the ground level is actually much higher compared to other regions. It's more elevated, which you probably really don't notice when you're actually there. But when you're on top of this cliff, you definitely see it, especially in the surrounding areas of Monstadt and Liyue over here. Now moving on to Liyue, you can see Dihua Marsh area, as well as the landscape over here on this side. The only place you can't see in Liyue is actually Liyue Harbor, because it's covered by that mountain over there. But you can see the Jade Chamber and the floating island, forgot what it was called, as well as basically this whole landscape over here. And the whole entire part of this untextured area, that's probably going to be where Celestia is, but we'll have to wait and see. Now I did make a video a little while ago where I stood on top of this mountain in Qingce Village and saw the areas between Monstadt and Liyue. Up here on this mountain, you can see it from kind of a different perspective. I still am wondering what they're going to put here. I used to think Fontaine was going to be somewhere over here, but supposedly not. Fontaine is all the way over here. You can see Fontaine now all the way from Liyue. Now I think the coolest part about all of this is how you can see Inazuma and Sumeru from over here as well. So Inazuma, if you move your camera over a little bit, I'm not sure why the game actually does this, but the area doesn't render unless you move your camera to the side. But as you can see, that's Rito over there. And if you do the same thing this way, I'm not entirely sure what island that is. I can't tell if it's Tsurumi Island or Watatsumi. Yeah, let me know what you think it is. I think it's Tsurumi Island just based off the shape, but it's so far away that it's kind of hard to tell. Now, as for Sumeru, you can actually see that top mountain where Nahida's head is. That's actually the mountain near Port Ormos, all the way over here. At the top of this mountain is actually a really good viewing location as well as over here. But yeah, the fact that you can see it all the way from Liyue over here is actually really cool. Okay, one quick thing about Inazuma is if you switch the time to night, it's actually a lot easier to see. So on the right side, there's Watatsumi Island, and then the neighboring islands. It looks like that's not Tsurumi Island, because Tsurumi Island is actually way too far away to see. So I guess that's one area you can't see from over here. But it does make sense because Tsurumi Island is very far away. If you want to experience this view for yourself, I would recommend changing the time to night because it's actually a lot easier to see things. As you saw earlier, it was kind of hard to see the chasm, but now you can actually see it. As well as Apam Woods over there, the trees from Apam Woods. Now unfortunately, you cannot see the Verukasha Oasis tree. I think it's way too far away to see. But yeah, as you glide off, you can also see very great views of every single nation. Obviously, Inazuma is going to be somewhere you're probably not going to be able to see because it's very far away and isolated. But yeah, I really think that this is the best viewing location in Genshin. If you know another location where you can find good viewing spots, then let me know. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I just wanted to show you that area up there because if you climb up there, you're able to see basically everywhere on the map with a few exceptions. Maybe when more places open up in the future, you'll also be able to see them from a clear viewpoint. So we'll have to wait and see if that's the case in the future.